Hi everyone. In previous tutorials we have installed Kali Linux. We've installed Metasploitable 2. We want to make sure that both of these machines are on the same ethical hacking network. See, this one's on bridged adapter. I need to put it on NAT network, and there's my ethical hacking network. Check out the same thing with Metasploit. Where's Metasploit go to? There he is. We want to make sure that's the same thing. We don't want to be doing things on our regular network. Now to make sure, let's see, here's my VirtualBox. If I go to File, Tools, Network Manager, I have my NAT network set up for 10.10.1.0. I have enabled DHCP. If you're not sure how to do this, go back to some of the previous tutorials. We want to find the IP address of our Metasploitable machine. So we do IPA, and there's our IP address 10.0.1.7. When you're in Metasploitable or any other virtual machine that only has a console, your mouse is captured. If you look at the lower right hand side, it says right control. Right control is what's called the host key. That lets you release your mouse. Now we're over here on our Kali Linux. Let's see what our address is just to make sure we're both on the same thing. And we are 10.0.1.8. So we're both on the same network. Everybody is happy. We're going to run an intense scan against Metasploitable 2. So I have some nmap commands in the tutorial. I'm not going to type them. I'm going to copy and paste them. There. Shift insert. Took me a second. Nmap is our network mapper program. The important part of this is we are going to the IP address of our friend Mr. Metasploitable 2. This is going to pipe the results of this command, which is an aggressive verbose scan. Going to pipe that into the TEE command, and with the -A, that means we're going to append to the file and display the results to our console. So we have the file we can look through and do finds and searches later on. So when you press the key, press the enter key, it does a bunch of stuff. It shows you things going on on the console, plus it's also writing this to the text file. Well, there it is, all of our stuff going on. If we do use the less command, that lets us page through the text file. So we're going to do less nmap scan.txt. And there we are. Look at all the things that have been discovered. Well, we're looking for Samba smdb 3.x. And if we go down a little bit, we'll find it. It's in here somewhere. There's FTP. Should be... There it is. Samba smdb 3.x to 4.x. Samba provides server message block protocol file service to Windows computers. This is Metasploitable is an old deliberately vulnerable machine. So we are going to look and see if we can find something that we can exploit this with. So we go to our Mr. Browser, we do a search for, let's see, SAMBDA SMDB 3.x exploit. This is what hackers do. They find something that looks like it's out of date. They do research. Penetration testers, cybersecurity people do the same thing. They do research and say, oh, look at here. There is an exploit for this particular version of SMDB. SMDB probably stands for Server Message Block, and the D in the middle is daemon, or at the end. SMDB. I typed that in wrong. So this describes what's going on. It was found in 2018. I'm sorry, this was created in 2018. It was disclosed in 2007. And right here, well, look at that. It tells us how to do this. gives us the steps, which is what we're going to do. It's like a hacker's dream come true, somebody telling you exactly how to hack something. If we do Q, that's going to kick us out of our less command. Many commands that you pipe things into will let you do that. So we are going to do what the directions say to do, which is run SFCONSOLE, see if my spelling is better. This is the Metasploitable Metasploit console. Lets us run all kinds of hacks and things against people. Takes a moment to start up. And it's pretty funny. Every time Metasploit starts up, it has some different sorts of a thing on it. The other day I had a cat. Well, now we have like a little tornado here with stuff in it. Kansas City. Shall we play a game? Shall we play a game? It's not Tron. Shall we play a game? That's from War Games. There's always, nifty little Easter eggs like that. Well, we need to do what the directions said back in the Rapid 7 state is show options. We need to run our user script. Sorry. User. Just a second here. Use exploit multi samba user map underscore script script. Oh, I spelled something wrong. I misspelled multi with an extra I in there, and we need an E in the username. You have to spell good in order to do Linux. Oh, it's user map.script. Yep, you have to be a good speller, be able to type. Okay, so I finally got it right after 3 failures. Well, we need to show the options so that we can set this up. Right now, we're not going anywhere, so we're going to show options. Right now, we have us. This is our host, local host. This is the local port that the information is going to come back on, but we need to put in our exploit target. So we're going to set our host. Now, in the directions, it says IP address of Metasploitable. Well, that doesn't mean you type in the word IP address of Metasploitable. That means you type in the IP address of Metasploitable. So it was 10.10.1.7. That's our target address. That's who we're going to hack. We press enter. It sets the our host. We can cursor up to find that we typed show options before. Command history with the cursor, up arrow cursor. There it is. There's our exploit target. And 139 is part of NetBIOS, which would be part of Samba, and that's the part that is vulnerable. Well, are we ready to attack or exploit? Let's do it. It's doing a reverse TCP handler. What does that mean? It's setting up a reverse shell on the hacked machine so that we have root access to it. In a moment, it's going to say PWD. Oh, maybe we type in PWD. Maybe we do. Let's do that. I think we do. We now have a shell. We can do whatever we want. We can hack this thing. We are root. We got everything we need to do anything to this computer we want. There. We can power it down. We can shut it down. We can delete things. We can steal things and copy things. Yep. We are in. Of course, there's not a lot of servers like this on the internet, and one of the reasons we use Metasploitable for this is what I call a proof of concept. Yes, you're not going to probably find a lot of servers from 2008 running on the public internet, but this shows you how hackers do this stuff. So anyway, that was a fun little lab. We'll see you later. Oh yes, to get out of this, you do Control-C, which stops the session, and that brings us back to exploit of Metasploit, and we type exit, and we're back to the terminal prompt. See you later again.